If you're under the age of 30, you probably know Mark Sanchez for two things: the butt fumble and that time he ate a hot dog on the sideline. That's it. Those are the two pillars of his legacy: a culinary choice and a collision with an offensive lineman's posterior. Well, get ready, because Mark the Sanchize Sanchez has done it again. He's not content with just a legendary on-field blunder. He's decided to bless us with a brand new, even more baffling off-field saga that redefines the phrase, "Wait, what?" I'm talking about an absolute grade A public spectacle that makes running into a butt look like a quaint misunderstanding at a petting zoo. But let's rewind, because the Mark Sanchez story didn't start with a butt. It started with hope. The New York Jets drafted him 5th overall in 2009. 5th. He was destined to be the Sanchize, a cold-clutch California smooth quarterback who was going to lead the Jets out of the darkness. And for a minute, he did. The man led the Jets to the AFC Championship game 2 years in a row. I mean, 4 road playoff wins in his first 2 seasons. The nickname was unironic. He was legitimately cool. He was a winner. He was the spark. He was the guy who could win the coin toss for sure. But then came the inevitable Jets collapse like a sandcastle built on a swampy beach. The lowlights accumulated faster than an overdue library find. He had the interception parties, the 3-and-outs, and then the pièce de résistance, the Mona Lisa of NFL incompetence, the Butt Fumble. Thanksgiving Day 2012, Jets versus Patriots. Sanchez tries to salvage a broken play, wheels around, and runs directly into the behind of his own lineman, Brandon Moore. The ball pops out. Patriots scoop and score. It was a masterpiece of accidental physical comedy. ESPN's Not Top 10 had to retire the play because it won the worst of the worst segment for 40 straight weeks. They literally had to change the rules because of Mark Sanchez's butt. And the sideline hot dog, that was just another baffling, iconic moment. A simple hot dog consumed on the bench during a blowout win. It was a sign. The once promising star was now fully immersed in the Jets' tragicomedy. After a glorious decade of a roller coaster career with stops in Philly, Dallas, and Washington, Sanchez retired in 2019 and did the smart thing. He became a Fox Sports analyst. A smooth, charismatic guy on TV, talking about the game, safely distant from the field of play. A respectable second act. A return to the pristine, non-butt-touching world of professional life. We thought the saga was over. We thought he had made it to the commentary booth, the promised land where you can't fumble an opinion and certainly can't collide with a teammate's gluteus maximus. We were wrong. Because the universe apparently decided Mark Sanchez was due for another level of legendary spectacle. The latest chapter, as of October 2025, involves an altercation in an Indianapolis alleyway. Where else? With a 69-year-old truck driver over a parking or loading dock dispute. The reports are a mess of beautiful, chaotic disbelief. Witnesses say Sanchez, in town to call an NFL game for Fox, was stumbling and visibly disoriented. This is now a level 5 felony battery charge. He allegedly got into a physical confrontation with the elderly driver who was collecting grease. Yes, grease. And here's the kicker. The driver, Perry Toll, allegedly pepper sprayed Sanchez and then stabbed him multiple times in self-defense. Mark Sanchez, after chasing a 69-year-old man who works with grease, was allegedly stabbed with the driver's own knife. His old teammate, Nick Mangold, said he was surprised because Sanchez doesn't have an aggressive bone in his body. Oh, Nick, the man literally ran face first into a grown man's butt on national television. Aggression wasn't his problem, coordination was. Now it seems both are on the table. Mark Sanchez is out on bail and recovering, thankfully, saying he's just focused on his family and recovery. A noble pivot, but the charges are severe, carrying a potential sentence of up to 16 years. So, here we are. The legend of Mark Sanchez is complete, It began with an unparalleled rise, peaked with the unmatchable absurdity of the butt fumble, and now finds its latest low with an alleyway brawl over a parking spot and grease ending in a trip to the emergency room for multiple stab wounds. The man simply cannot make a lowlight reel without escalating the stakes. He's not just a former quarterback, he's a walking, talking, headline-generating cautionary tale of chaotic energy. He used to run into butts. Now he's apparently running into felonies. We're all just waiting for the next baffling act. Thank you for watching, and remember, if you ever see a disoriented man in an alley near a grease truck, just wish him luck. Tell him go Jets and slowly back away.